Hi guys, long time no talk. So today I wanted to do a video of me creating my goals and resolutions for the new year, which, by the way, I'm filming this on January 1st, so happy new year to you and yours. But if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, which you should, I got a silhouette portrait for Christmas, which I'm so grateful for, and I used it to create these hexagon stickers to do my 2016 setup in my planner. So, take that post-it bucket off. I want to do on these two pages my word and goals for 2016 and then a 2016 bucket list. Now, I watched the most amazing and inspirational video from Misty, or At Home with Misty, or Jolly Fat Elvis, her two channels, which I'll link both of them down below. And on both of them, she made a video about how she does resolutions. What she does is she chooses a word for the year and then makes goals, reasonable goals that you can obtain throughout the year, or areas of your life that you want to focus on that surround that word for the year. And I just thought it was such an amazing idea. I've heard of it before, but the way that she described it was just a lot more clearer for me to understand. So if you're thinking of doing this for the new year, I definitely recommend checking out her video. So I'll link the video and her two channels down below. I love her. She is just a gift from God to me. She's super funny, and she's just awesome. So I recommend you check her out. So she convinced me that I need to test this out and try this out this year. And so my word for the year is revive. So I want to revive and reconnect certain parts of my life. And then something that I do every year is a obtainable bucket list for the year. So my stickers have the word revive in hexagons, if you can see that. And then I made some blank hexagons to write my goals out, which I already planned in my little notebook. And then same thing for my bucket list. I kind of was a little wonky on the cut lines here. I wanted it to only cut a offset around the words, but it kind of double cut it because I used the same color of the offset as I did for the actual letters and words, so it cut off the offset as well as the individual letters and numbers. So I'm gonna have to actually spell it out when I really just wanted to be able to pick it up and put it down, but that's fine. And then I also have this clip art that I got from the Silhouette store that's like New Year's Eve, and I made it match my color scheme, which I just went off this pattern that was already in the Silhouette studio, and I pulled the colors from this pattern and darker versions of the color in this pattern and made this really pretty color scheme that I love. So we're just gonna get started. I also found a couple of washies that kind of match these patterns and colors. I have this one from Scotch from Target, and it has like the lilacs and the greens and the purples and blues that are kind of, in this spread. And then I also found this in my collection, also from Target, and Scotch brand. It's like a lighter blue that kind of matches the blues and teals in this spread. So we're gonna try it out. I just wanted to be able to do something other than stickers, so I thought washi would be a good idea. And we're gonna start with the word of the year. So like I said, my word of the year is revive, and I still have this on the mat simply because some of them were kiss cut, as you can see. Some of them actually peel off really well, and others I don't know what happens with this paper, but others were kiss cut and then others actually kind of stuck to the page in the mat. So I'm just going to keep it on here and hope for the best. What I'm trying to do is put my word of the year in the middle. So let's see how well this goes. Kind of want to center it, so side. I just want to see if that's centered enough for me. So it's gonna spell out Revive all the way across. And kind of hopefully space it out pretty evenly. These stickers are not super repositionable, so hopefully I get it right the first time. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Not totally spaced out right, but let's see if I can peel this up a little. Yay! Okay. Which this is glossy paper that I just got 100 sheets of from Amazon. Let me see if I can my little pack. Here it is. Voila. This is the LD Premium Inkjet Photo Sticker Paper. I really like it. It's pretty thick. I don't know if it's my printer or if it's the paper, but black and red kind of smear on this paper, but once again, it could just be my printer. But it's happened every single time I printed something out. You can see kind of right there where the silhouette registration marks are, the black kind of smears. And then let me see if I have my old stickers over here. My first cuts. This was my first cut. These flags, which actually took a long time to make because I wanted them to have an offset. So that actually took a while, and the blade was set a little too high, so you can see some parts of the paper goes all the way through. But for a first cut, I was pretty impressed. But you can, I don't know, maybe it's better on the half boxes because my camera kind of sucks. But you can kind of see here where the red smears. So I don't know if that's in here too. The black on like the Happy New Year and the black on this full box. Those are my original New Year stickers, but they didn't cut too well, so I had to print and cut them again. But the paper is super sticky and nice, and I love the glossy finish on them. But once again, red and black kind of smear. So I don't know if that's my printer, if that's the paper, but I love the paper. I just don't know if I'll be repurchasing it again because of, you know, the ink problems. But I would recommend it, you know, just in case it is my printer. Do I another? Oh, that's bad judgment on that. Can I remove this? Okay, well maybe this paper is pretty removable, but I don't want those two pinks to be super close to each other. So I'm going to use the dark blue instead. Once again, not centered perfectly, but not too bad either. Because I've really just guesstimated on where I'd, the size of these stickers. I just kept downsizing them until I felt like they would fit. And this, the hexagons were also a 99-cent print and cut file on the Silhouette Design store. Oh, I guess those pinks are going to be close together anyway, but you know, whatever. I was trying to keep them apart, but then I didn't realize that E goes right here too. Okay, so as you can see, that's not perfectly centered because I kind of indented here and then it ended up over here. And they're pretty crooked. But I'm going to keep them like that. Because if I keep peeling them up, I have a feeling that the stickers aren't going to stick too well because they're not made to be repositionable. And then I'm just going to put the regular blank ones all around them in the other spaces so that I have a place to write my goals. I also printed out, like in the file, there were these ones, which were made to be little cutout ones, which I'll try to link both Silhouette files down below, the hexagon ones and the New Year's clip art, because those are the two that I used to make these designs. So I'll try to link those down below. if you want to do something kind of similar to mine and you have a Silhouette machine, or if you have Silhouette Studio, because that's a free download, and then you can just cut these shapes out yourself. So I'm just gonna put these in the blank spots, and like I said, just try to line them up as well as possible. They don't have to be perfect, that's because nothing I do is perfect, trust me, but I'm just gonna kind of wanted to do kind of like the Inkwell Press Planner does for their goals, because I just love the way that hexagon looks. But I don't know if I'm going to put category toppers on top of these, because these are pretty miniature, because I wanted to be able to fill the page up with them, and then like I said, put some washi down and make it pretty creative. I don't know. I'm thinking of also making this slightly an inspiration board, so putting quotes kind of around it and other stuff like that. So I wanted to leave space, but I wanted it also to be centered and spread out. So they're pretty small, but if I ever need more, I can always just resize and cut some more. I saved the actual file on there, so then I can just, delete the ones with letters on them and make them blank, and then cut them out again. I kind of wish I cut out a little bit more of the clip art, because I want to be able to put some of the clip art on the bucket list page as well, but I don't think I cut enough of that. But who cares? Trial and error, trial and error. I'm going to try to take one of these decorative ones, but as you can see, it doesn't cut out perfectly well. Just all those little zigzaggy marks. Put a decorative one around here somewhere. Jesus, there's a lot of delicate cuts in this. I'm trying to like pull it apart. Okay. That's perfect enough for me. Put this one right here. Did I want? Yeah, let me put it right there. Try not to rip it as I press it down. Maybe just take my ruler. Alright, there we go. Ooh, that's really cute, actually. I like the way that turned out. I'm glad I was a little hesitant to put those on the page because I thought they were going to rip. But they turned out pretty nicely. Good job. High five myself. Because as you kind of saw, I had a lot of miscuts. So I was a little hesitant about all the ones that have like super delicate cuts on them. Okay. Put a dark blue one down there. Oops. Sorry. My tripod and my camera are right in front of me. So that's kind of why why these aren't lining up pretty straight. Because I'm trying to see around the camera that's right in front of me. Oh no, that overlaps the purple. I don't like that. Pull up, pull up. I'll just put you right here. Okay. Alright, and I think I want a couple around here. And then I shall be done. And I'll start writing my goals in. And then we'll see where we can put washi tape and clip art at. Take another decorative purple one and put it at the top. Oh, see, here's an example of how all of these kiss cut real nicely, but some of them are actually like cut all the way through, and that one's kind of ripping. So let me see if I can pull it from the other side. Yeah, so some of them don't have the best cut marks, but it turned out a lot better than I thought. Yeah, so I'd say, just figuring out the right cut settings for your paper is kind of the most difficult part of using a Silhouette. because every single paper is going to have a different cut setting. So that's kind of the difficult part. I think on this setting I used a 3, and I think that actually worked out pretty well, because the 2 on this paper actually doesn't cut all the way through. It just makes it kind of hard to peel, and these are easier to peel, so I think I'm going to keep it at a 3 and just turn down the thickness. Okay, so now we're going to write the goals in. I have this Profile Papermate 1.4 pen, and it actually writes pretty well on these glossy stickers, but I think I want to use my Staedtler pen. I just pulled this pen because I know a lot of people in the Plum Paper Planner group talk about their pens are either smearing on the new paper that Plum Paper is using, or it's bleeding through really badly. And this one writes on these glossy stickers pretty well, so it writes on glossy stickers pretty well. It writes on Libby & Co. stickers pretty well, and I know she makes Plum Paper stickers that the Facebook group loves, and it doesn't bleed through my paper. So I wanted to, put that out there if anyone was still looking for the perfect pen. So that one writes on nicely on different mediums of stickers, and it doesn't bleed through the paper. But I prefer my Staedtler pens, and Staedtler pens write really nicely on glossy paper. So I'm just going to use this one. So my goals, as I said before, are written out on my little notebook. So I have health goals, personal goals, a couple of mental goals, like mental health, relationship goals, and I have some goals about, organizing my surroundings. So reviving my health, I just want to drink more water, and be more active. So I'm going to write that. I think I'm going to write both of those on one. So bullet point, drink more water, and be more active. And I didn't say exercise more, simply because I'm trying to be healthier, not lose weight. I don't think, that's probably tooting up my own horn, but I don't think I need to lose weight. But I do want to be healthier, so I want to be more active. Oh, I forgot, I have a self-love, revive my self-love type of goal, and it is to invest more me time. So I think I'm going to put that by itself on one of these. Invest in more. Sorry if you hear that, my dad is making a smoothie. Alright, invest in more me time. For personal, I just want to revive some of my old hobbies that I've gotten out of touch with, and so I have that, and I think I'm actually going to put a little header on that. So, should I? Yeah, I'm just going to write personal on the side here. I wish I kind of would have done that for health, but I don't think I have a place to. I'll put the health one right here. There we go. So close up, I wrote health on the little. Oops, did I smear that? Nope. Okay, I wrote health on the little corner here and personal on the little corner there. And so for personal, I want to bake more. I was teaching myself sign language and I got out of it, so sign language. And the other one was, piano. I was also learning the piano when I got out of it. So there we go. That's a little wonky, but like I said, it does not have to be perfect. It just has to be there, so I have something to keep me accountable. Then for my mental, I just want to read 50 books this year. So, like 50 new books, which that might seem like a lot. But I mean, that is kind of a lot. But I think it's obtainable for me because I read a lot. I don't know. This sounds kind of weird. But I want to do the 50 book challenge this year. But I want to be 50 new books because I tend to have the habit to reread a lot of my old books. So that's my mental goal, is to read 50 new books. And then I have some relationship goals, which is just to spend more time with family and friends. I tend to be a hermit, so that's my relationship goal. Spend more time with family and friends. And then finally, my last goal is to revive my surroundings. I want to organize and make a more productive living space, because my room can be pretty junky and that just stops me from doing things. And I think if I were more organized, that would help. So I'll just say organized living space. Okay, now I have a couple of blank ones, which I didn't foresee. I could have sworn I was going to fill them all up. So I guess I could put clip art in those ones, or if I wanted to, maybe some quotes, because I actually have quite a bit of quotes stashed away somewhere in this planner. I think it's in the back. I have a lot of my favorite quotes in here. Which, I'm sorry, I didn't even mention what planner I was in. This is my plum paper planner. I did an unboxing of this in, I think my unboxing was my last video, so I will link that down below if you'd like to see that. Okay, so trying to find some of my shorter quotes that I would be able to fit into those two squares or hexagons. I actually have all these quotes in the back because the blank pages in the back of the planner I was going to use as my inspo board. So if you guys also want to see a processing video on me making my inspo board in the back, I'd be happy to do that. So I think in this little bubble I'm going to write sticks and stones, and in this little bubble you get what you give, because those are really two great quotes for the new year. So sticks. I totally spelled sticks wrong. Wow, Deasia. Doesn't have to be perfect though. Sticks and stones, and you get what you give. Okay. So now those are full, and I think I'm going to see where I can put some washi. So, do I like this washi? I don't think I do. I think it's a little too green. I really like the purples and pinks in here, so I think I'm just going to use my blue washi. This one's kind of transparent though. I have to see if I want it at the top or somewhere else. I think I'm actually going to run it down the side maybe? No, because that would cover up some of my hexagons. I think I'm just going to put it at the bottom. And then I'm going to fill up some of the blank spots here with some of my clip art, but I'm going to try to save some for the bucket list on the other side. So try to make that as straight as possible. So I'm going to line it up with the bottom line instead of putting it all the way at the bottom so it's straight. Okay. And just take my handy dandy ruler and rip that at the bottom here, which you can't see that, and I'm sorry. Just trying to make it, there we go, straight as possible. Okay. There's those. Now just fold this over. And then maybe I should do the purple one at the top. Or maybe I'll layer the purple one on bottom too. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. If I don't like it later on, washable, wow. Washi is pretty removable. Jesus. Every time I get in front of the camera, I cannot talk to save my life. Okay. There. Now I'm just going to put a couple clip arts in these empty spaces. I'm going to take this camera, put that right there, and let's take this pink bow tie, put that. Okay, yeah, so the 3 actually worked pretty well. So I'm going to try to just turn down the thickness and see if that works. Okay. So, done with the Word of My Year post, or page. This is how it turned out, and like I said, these might fill up with, maybe if I decide that I want more goals throughout the year, I can always just print and cut another hexagon file with the same colors and just build off of this. Or maybe I decide I want to put a couple of quotes here or something, so I'm glad there's actually some blank space, because if I'm adding on to these pages, that means I'm accomplishing things. At least that's how I'm going to look at it. So now we're going to do the most difficult part of this video, which I'm sorry if you just missed a couple of seconds of what I was saying, but my camera cuts itself out sometimes. So I'm going to put these letters down. See, this is what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to get, just cut the outline and have the actual letters, but you can see that those actually that didn't work out so well. Actually, maybe I can put 2016 down on this washi. Does that look cute? Oh, I should probably take the inside of the 6 out. Oops, once again, just take my ruler and pat it down. And I actually really like the way that looks. That's cute. Okay, that's staying there. Okay. Now, so I have to take the individual ones and just put them at the top here. And I'm sorry if this processing video is super duper long. Hopefully you will still watch it. Okay. Oh, so these actually cut out pretty well, so thank you for that, Silhouette, which I've decided that I'm giving my silhouette a name. Her name is Diane, because she is die cut Diane. See, this would have been perfect. This would have been so much easier. But trial and error. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, right. I named my silhouette Die Cut Diane, because, die cut Diane, you know what I mean? You get it. So, that's her name. I'm probably gonna make a Die Cut Diane sticker and put it on her. I've been actually thinking about doing that. I know a lot of people excuse me. I know a lot of people put like their own initials on their silhouette machines, but Diane is a human You know, Diane's a part of my life now, so she deserves her own name. I mean, my planner has its own name. This is Indigo because her original cover was purple. Which, by the way, I actually deleted the video that I made talking about these amazing covers from Sticky Beans. So I'm sorry about that. If you guys still want to see like a review, because I know I was raving about the covers in the Plum Paper Facebook group, which if you guys have a Plum Paper planner and you're thinking about joining that Facebook group, I will definitely link it down below. I really love it. It's Plum Paper Central on Facebook if you're trying to look it up, but I will also try to remember to link it down below so you guys can join, because it's actually really fun and I get so many creative ideas. I've actually had to talk myself out of the ideas on the Facebook group. Like, so many people have been uncoiling their plum paper and putting it in a Carpe Diem with no overhang. Goodness, I've had to talk myself out of that quite a bit. Because it just ends up looking so pretty. But I think I would put mine in a binder system just because, you know, I think it's cute, and then you have a lot more storage for your planner with all like the pockets and such. Except I don't know how I'd keep my past years. So if you guys are in a binder system, how do you guys keep your past spreads? Because I would totally do that. I would totally put mine in a binder system. But I'm planning on this also being kind of a daily journal for me. You know, I'm going to have a gratitude page in here. I got a Polaroid zip for Christmas, which was amazing, and I was like squealing when I opened that. And so I'm planning on putting little mini photos in this planner with that Polaroid zip. And then I'm also, you know, I'm just planning on making this kind of also like a mini journal, because I'm not too good at keeping a journal or like a diary type journal, so I figured it'd be a lot easier to do it in a planner that I'm already using every day. So I want to be able to keep my past years, you know, because what's the point in journaling in them? Okay. Sorry about that. Once again, my camera is right in front of me, and I can't restart this video because it's a crafting video, so I'm sorry about that. But as I was saying, I want to be able to keep my past years since I am going to be journaling in this planner. So please let me know if you have a binder system, if you guys have a way of like filing away your old past years. Because then I definitely think about putting my plum paper in a binder system, just because I think the extra storage is really nice. Just having those like extra pockets and such. Ooh, this isn't sticking too well. Why? Why? You know, just to have those extra pockets. Or if you like have a pocket in your spiral planner, please let me know how you did that too. Just looking for some ideas. Okay. So I just put some washi underneath there, which turned out really badly, so I'm going to try again. Or maybe, you know what, I might just cut this into a little arrow. So it looks like a flag. Well, not an arrow, kind of a little triangle, so it looks like a flag. Okay. Alright, that looks much better. Okay. Alright, so, there we go. I'm going to keep it like that. I kind of like that. So, how I decided to do my 2016 bucket list is I made these little mini hexagons, which I test tried this the other day when I cut these. It takes up exactly 2 lines. So, I'm going to write down, you know, the bucket list item on the first line. And on the second line, I'm going to write down the date that I achieved that bucket list item. And then, you know, once I achieve it, I can check off the little hexagon. So that's how I decided to do that. And I don't know why I put this purple one down first, because I had a color order. Jesus. And I'm just going to keep going all the way down with these stickers. I think I only have about 5 or 6 goals right now, but I'm going to go all the way down. So that way, when I have more goals, I can just write them next to a hexagon and not have to worry about it. And I made like 18 of these stickers, so I made a pretty hefty number, but I'm not going to use all of them. And if you guys want any silhouette tutorials in the future, please let me know down below, because silhouette tutorials are the reason why I actually know how to do anything with this machine. So I'd be happy to do any tutorials for you guys. I'd have to figure out how I would film it on my computer, of course, but I would definitely be happy to do those for you guys. So yeah, if you got like a silhouette for Christmas like me and you're having some trouble with it, please let me know, and I'll try to answer any questions in the bottom too. But like I said, I've only been playing around with this for a while. I have more miscuts than success, but that's actually with, like I said, the settings. So I kind of know, in my mind, I think I know quite a bit about the actual, studio. So if you need any help with the actual making of stickers, I'd be glad to do a video on it, or just leave your questions down below and I could hopefully answer some for you guys. Okay, so those are, actually that won't fit there. Okay, maybe I'll put some washi down there then. So I have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 goals for the year. And I'm actually, like I said, the Staedtler bleeds through, so I'm going to use my profile pen to write out the goals that I already have for the year. And like I said, I try to keep these attainable. So I want to learn how to drive because I'm 16 and still, a little scared to get behind the wheel. So learn to drive and get a driver's license. And I probably spelled that wrong. And then, like I said, underneath it, I just write the date that I did it, and I can check off the hexagon next to it. Also, I want to get my first job. And you can see on the other side of the page how, Jesus, I have everything on my desk right now, how it doesn't bleed through. Like, there's no shadowing or anything. So I really like the pen for that. I'm a little heavy-handed, so you can see the outline of the words, but like the ink doesn't like bleed through. Like, when like your parents taught you how to write. My parents taught me how to write on the kitchen table, and I was so heavy-handed that you could see the outline of my sentences in the kitchen table. It was horrible. It was really bad. My mom was really mad at me. Okay. Next bucket list item is to attend a dance class. Okay. Dance class. And then go to my first concert. I'm aiming for Tori Kelly, but I think she's actually getting off tour this year. And go to a cooking class. Attend a, I want to say cooking / baking class because I am more of a baker. Baking class. Okay, so those are my bucket list items, and that's my setup for 2016. And try to put this totally in frame with all this messiness around. So I have my Oops, I messed up a little 16 over here and my little cute sticker at the bottom. Oh, so saddening. I want to keep it. No, it's crinkled. Oh, let me see if I can fix it on the actual page. Just, where's my ruler? Just pat everything down with the ruler. Come on, stick. Okay, well, I'll just put like compression on all these stickers anyway. So those are my actual goals and my word in the middle. I'll do a quick little close-up. So my goals, cute clip art, and then my 2016 at the bottom here, and then my bucket list, which I might put a couple of clip arts on this real fast since I have a couple left over. So there's this cute little hat. Do I want to put that up here? No, because I don't want to have to cut it. Do I want to use it to cut up my flag? Yes. Okay. After I took the time to cut the flag out, I kind of... And then I have this cute little mustache. And I think I have a cute little bow here too. If I can peel it. I'm gonna have to take the white spots out because it's another one of those intricate cuts with all the holes in it. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Ooh, there we go. I actually don't like that. I'm gonna peel it up. Oh, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this mustache over here by this hat. Okay, so there we go. There we go. That's super cute. I like that. So this is my 2016 bucket list, and those are my goals for 2016. I'm going to pick you up, give you one more overview, and then we're done. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to talk to you hopefully tomorrow if I can get this uploaded today. Tomorrow I want to show you guys how I'm going to do my monthly goal planning in this planner as well, and how I'm going to set up my monthly pages. So if you guys are interested in that, please come back tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm hoping to show you how I'm going to show up this page, which I'm going to cover these headers up and use them for goals, and then also how I'm going to set up my monthly overview. So that's it for this video. Sorry it was super long, but if you stuck out with me, thank you for it. And once again, I'll link Misty's video down below and her 2 channels. Go definitely check her out, because her resolutions are such a good idea, and she really breaks it down to you by telling you her own resolutions on how you can really make one word work for every single aspect of your life. So I will definitely link that video down below. I will talk to you guys hopefully once again tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful new year. Bye.